Good evening. My son has been begging me to buy this beer for years, and I finally saw it in a single, and so I thought I would give it a try. I don't even know why I wasn't inclined to try it, but here it is. So, Great White Beer, and it says beer with natural flavors added. Um, so this is by Lost Coast Brewery in Eureka, California, and it says this light unfiltered beer is made with 2 row malted barley, unmalted wheat, crystal clear mountain water, and ale yeast. It is spiced with coriander and a secret blend of Humboldt herbs that give it a delicate citrusy flavor. We all know what Humboldt herbs are. Because Great White is unfiltered, natural yeast settling may appear at the bottom of the bottle. So this is an unfiltered wheat beer. So I'm going to put it into the American wheat or rye beer category, which is BJCP category 6D. And that's in a light hybrid beer in a light hybrid beer category, specifically for American wheat beer. And so other beers in that category are cream ale, blonde ale, Kolsch, and so it has ale yeast specifically and wheat in it. But the coriander and the herbs, the special blend of herbs, make it where it might straddle that category and really be a specialty beer. So I'll know a little bit more once I get in there. It does not say alcohol content, so I guess I'll have to look that up online. Okay, so let's give this a shot. Wow. My dishwasher sucks, just as an aside. Most of the time I check my glasses before I use them, but alright, well, we'll give this a couple ounces and then we'll drink the rest from the bottle. Life's tough. Okay. Aroma. Interesting. It has an interesting kind of fruity quality, but then like a spiciness to it, which I think is coriander. There's a brewery that's local. It used to be a city away in Concord, but now it's in Oakland, and they make. I'm not gonna think of remember the name of it. Gosh, it's not even coriander. Oh, it has chamomile in it. I don't know why that made me think of that. And it tastes like chamomile tea. But I think it also has coriander in it, and so that kind of, I guess, maybe it kind of reminds me of that smell. It has a little bit of a spicy aroma to it, which is really interesting. It reminds me a lot of a spicy Belgian style ale. Anyway, interesting. So it's a bright, beautiful, pale gold color, and it's not as cloudy as I was expecting it to be. It's pretty heavily carbonated, it looks like. It did pour with a good head. It retained okay. Hard to pour in a little tiny 4-ounce glass, especially when it's not as clean as it could be. Ugh. Let's get into flavor. I was expecting something very strongly flavored, but this is really, really nicely done. It really showcases the wheat and the spiciness of this particular style of beer, and the coriander and special herb blend seem to just add like a softness to the whole experience. It's really nice. Just I don't even know how to describe it. Just a nice light spiciness, and then just a slight herbal quality in the end that kind of helps it finish in this really nice, just really super balanced way. This is a very drinkable beer. So thank you, Landon, for that suggestion. I probably wouldn't have bought it, but he likes the shark face a lot. Really, surprisingly good beer. And Lost Coast does some great beer, so I'm surprised I was disinclined. I don't know why. So overall impression, it's very light and crisp and refreshing, very well balanced. It offers a little bit of spiciness and then some nice herbal finish to it. Very drinkable, really a great beer. I'm really curious to know what the alcohol content is, because sometimes these really drinkable beers pack a punch, and they sneak up on you. Comments for this particular style of beer. Different variations exist, from an easy drinking, fairly sweet beer to a dry, aggressively hopped beer with a strong wheat or rye flavor. And then it talks a little bit about like different categories, because we don't want to approximate the German style that gets away from from the American category of a wheat beer. There's a whole different category for German wheat beers that has subcategories in it. So it shouldn't approximate that. And then rye beers are also in this category. It's American wheat or rye beer, but if it's a darker version and it's approximating a Dunkelweizen, which is a dark German wheat beer or rye beer, then again it's kind of blurring those lines, and we don't want to be in that category. So there's a lot of I don't know the word. They want to be very delineated in what is an American style version and what is a German style version. So this kind of light spiciness is definitely spot on for this particular category. So some other commercial examples are Bell's Oberon, Harpoon UFO, Hef, Three Floyd's Gumball Head, Pyramid Hef, Weirdmere Hef, Sierra Nevada Unfiltered Wheat, Anchor Summer Beer, Red Hook Sun Rye, Real Ale Full Moon Pale Rye. So those rye beers sounds really good. I'm going to have to check those out. But if you haven't given it a try, I think it's pretty widely available. I really see it everywhere. Safeway, Bevmo, I think I even see it at Whole Foods, maybe even at Trader Joe's. I mean, it's everywhere. It's drinkable, and summer's coming up, so this is a great beach beer. Thank you so much for watching. Share with me down below if this is something that you have tried. I'd like to hear your comments as well. Thank you, and have a good night.